how to do your own crypto research. Today, I'm just going to show you easy tools you can use to figure out what's going on in crypto so you can be better informed about what you want to do. Maybe you want to go long, short, non-invest, farm and airdrop, whatever it may be. This will just simplify the process for you. Now, there's no guarantee that you'll make money in crypto, but with enough information, you'll have better chances. So if that sounds good, I'm Dan, and let's jump in. Starting off, we are in yaps.kaito. We're going to look at the pre-TGE arena. That means token generation event. This is pre-token. That means a token hasn't been launched yet for at least most of these projects, and we want to learn what they're doing. Now, everything is sorted by top 20, 21 to 50, 51 to 100. So the projects that are at the top are the most popular. Maybe they have the most investments and have a lot of potential. Now, we can look at a lot of these and I have some idea of what they do, but let's dive into one and figure it out. So I don't know what this is, but I've seen some of their advertising, so we'll try to figure it out. Succinct. Next, we're going to copy the project name, and then we're going to go to Twitter or X, and we're going to look for that project with the same logo. Typically, it's going to be the first result, so we're looking at Succinct Labs. Prove the world's software. Have no idea what that means. We're going to go into the link tree, get a little more information. We're going to take a look at the website, which might be this page, homepage. So this is loading. Succinct.xyz, prove the world's software, generate proofs at light speed with SP1 and our decentralized prover network. So this seems like it's a service for a lot of different blockchains. This doesn't seem like it's something for users, for regular people that want to be involved in crypto. I think this is a more technical product, but let's find out more. So we're going to go back to X and we're going to take their username. We're going to go into Grok and we're going to say, what is this? In simple terms. And then we're going to get our results and try to figure out what it is, what we can do with it. Succinct Labs is focused on making zero-knowledge proofs accessible and practical for developers. So this is a more technical product for developers. Zero-knowledge proofs. Imagine you want to prove to someone that you know a secret without actually revealing the secret. ZKPs, ZK proofs, or zero-knowledge proofs, allow you to do that. They let one party, the prover, convincingly demonstrate to another, the party to verify that the statement is true without conveying any additional information. So you're at a bar and you need to show your ID, you need to prove you're at least 21, but you don't want that person to know your name or your address. That is a situation where you kind of want a ZK proof. It's a situation like that. Or if you're logging into your banking information or something like that, you want to prove that, hey, you are the user, but maybe you don't want to reveal all your other information to the website you're logging in from. Maybe not the best example, but let's go with that bar one, okay? So Succinct's goal. Succinct Labs aims to simplify the process. They're developing tools and platforms so developers can easily integrate ZKPs into their software, even if they're not experts in cryptography. Key offerings, SP1, Succinct Processor 1. This is a virtual machine where developers can write programs in Rust, a programming language, that can then be turned into a ZKP. It is meant to be fast and efficient. Okay. Then the second offering, Decentralized Prover Network. This allows the proofs to be generated in a distributed manner, potentially making the process more scalable and less resource intensive for developers. All right, that's enough. How much did they raise? Now, this doesn't seem like a product that will get consumers really excited about it. I don't know if they're actually going to launch a token, and how valuable will this service be? So, all right, they raised a lot of money. Succinct Labs raised $55 million in funding, which means they have money to give away in the sense that, hey, they're probably going to have a lot of liquidity when they launch. They're going to provide airdrops. They need to build up hype. They're going to have marketing. So this is a project to watch that will likely do well at a launch, but after that, who knows? Who knows how much demand there is for this type of product? I don't know if you remember EigenLayer and how they secured data with staked ETH, but no one really used it. So we might see the same thing for that. It's really hard to build out all this infrastructure and then find demand for it, because right now it doesn't seem like there's a lot of demand for crypto products in general, let alone a more developer focused product. So that's how we quickly did research. And then we can ask other things too, like who are the competitors? We can ask, how do they plan to grow? How do they make money? Pretty much anything you can think of to AI, and it's going to give you that answer, and then you can start evaluating and coming up with your own opinions based on your own research, which is what you want to do when you do your own crypto research. So you can see that the competitors are Starknet, zkSync, Mina, which all have done terribly in the last year. Aztec, Polygon, Hermes, Scroll, Risk Zero, Valida, Axiom, Fabric, Aligned Layer, and Espresso. And I think that one a couple of these are still pre-launch and still early. So that's it. We did our research for the first project, and let's move on to the second one. So we're back in Kaito, and let's check out this one. MYS something, let that load up. MyShell. So we want to figure out what MyShell is. And again, we're going to copy the name. We're going to search it out in Twitter because everyone has an presence on Twitter when it comes to crypto projects. That matches. It has a gold check mark. Other crypto projects are following it. So this is 99% the right project. So MyShell.ai, the first AI consumer layer. Build, share, and own AI apps. So that sounds pretty promising. I am interested in AI related projects, so let's figure it out. Build, share, and own AI apps. MyShell is building an AI consumer layer, which is great because you want consumers to actually adopt crypto, and it connects users, creators, and open source AI researchers. So let's start up this app and figure it out. So they got the big LLMs here, DeepSeek, GPT-4, which is by OpenAI, Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So looks like we have some different applications that we can use here. Fun and memes, Tattoo Master, Super Memes, Spy Family wallpaper, make yourself a Squid Game character, business photo generator, and a lot of image tools and waifu stuff. Okay, so yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Looks like people can build things, YouTube transcriber, and maybe something very old or very new. I don't know. July 16th. Today it's February as I'm recording this, and that is either a long time away or happened way back. So yeah, let's look into Grok and get some additional data. We're gonna copy their username. We're gonna go into Grok and we're gonna figure out what is MyShell AI. So we typed that in. We're getting results, and let's say in simple terms because we want to simplify that. We don't want too much jargon. All right. Let's do that again. So when you get a result you don't like, it's fine. We'll just say in simple terms, what is, and then the project name, because sometimes it doesn't have the best memory and you just have to refresh it. MyShell AI is a platform where you can create and own and share AI bots. Okay, so give us the full details. What is it? You can create your own AI bot, voice cloning and interaction, decentralized and open source, ownership and monetization, community and innovation. Now that all sounds great, but I'm deeply involved in the AI sector and I'm looking into like all these different Web 2 products, and a lot of these projects are free. Even the LLMs like DeepSeek, you can run it on your own. You can go to Hugging Face Spaces and you can find any of these products mostly for free. If you want to run these through Hugging Face, you have to pay a small monthly fee, but it's going to use their hardware to run these services. So there's image generation, video generation, text generation, translation, speech creation, so that's text to speech, 3D modeling, object detection. There's a lot. So to simplify it, it's going to be hard to bring value to a project that has competitors that offer the same services for free. So they might be struggling there. They might actually do really well with the AI hype until the Web3 users realize that, hey, there's a lot of products that are available for free in the Web2 space. So those are the problems I immediately foresee. How much money did MyShell AI raise? So let's find out how much they raised. If they raised a lot of money, that means a lot of rewards and incentives for people to get started with it. They raised a total of $16.6 million of funding, which in crypto is kind of a small amount. You know, you have to pay for marketers, developers, the entire team. And you know they get paid a lot because you want that talent. So I would probably avoid this one. And we're back on Kaito, so let's check out another project. Let's find out what this is. Humanity Protocol. So let's find out what is Humanity Protocol. Back in X, we search for Humanity Protocol. It is the first result likely here, Humanity Prot, and it is a human-centric blockchain. So let's find out what that means. So we're going to the website, The World in the Palm of Your Hands, secure private digital identity that puts you in charge. Okay, as for their investors, Emergo, that is the venture arm of Cardano, Shima Capital, they've been in the space for a while. I don't really recognize any of these other investors. So reclaim your identity. The problem, our online communities are overrun with bots, which have a large role to play in scams and influencing the direction of online discourse with today's deepfake technology. All right, so it looks like identity, avoid bots. So they have a testnet. There is an airdrop with OKX wallet. And yeah, let's go back to X and find out what it is. So we're going to copy their username. We're going to go to Grok and we're going to say, what is it in simple terms? Appears to be a handle in simple terms. It likely, okay, it doesn't know. There isn't enough information. So it does focus on identity. So let's see, how much did Humanity Protocol raise? Then it's going to search the internet for posts. It's going to search Twitter. Humanity Protocol raised a total of $50 million in funding, which is significant. This includes an initial $30 million at a $1 billion valuation. That is very high in May 2024. So, you know, they've been around for less than a year since that raise. An additional $20 million in January 2025. So that was very recent, with a valuation of $1.1 billion. All right, so that's Humanity Protocol. They are doing digital identities, and we did our research. You know, they're going to have an airdrop. They're going to pay for marketing. They have money to play with, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a successful project. But if you are going to get involved early, you can assume that they're going to be a little more generous with the rewards as an airdrop farmer, if that's what you want to do. If you're an investor, you want to look at who are the competitors, what are they doing to drive value, and if it's something you want to invest in long term. I know bots is a problem, but proving you're human, how much money is that going to raise? How much value is that going to bring to the table? And can you monetize that? So those are a lot of questions you should ask. And that's how you do instant crypto research in just a few minutes. So, you know, this just helps you get an idea of what a project is. And then you just want to start asking questions. You could even ask, hey, I'm investing in a project. What questions should I ask so I'm better informed? And then AI is going to give you a long list of questions that you should be asking so you have better information when you invest. All right, we went over AI. That can pretty much answer any question you have, but there's a lot of questions you don't know you have yet. So let's look at some other sites that will help you browse things that are happening in crypto. So this is sosovalue.com, and you can find new projects that are fundraising. You can find things that are happening in the DEX pools, and just all these different trends that are happening. I know this is very brief, but you can kind of see where money is flowing, and this is just a lot of different information and things happening. Most of this stuff is free. They do have a token. I don't quite understand that yet, but it is available. Then there's Masari, but that's like $39 a month, and then their CEO was kind of racist for a little bit last year, so that's another thing. Then you have Artemis Terminal. Hold on, here's a little messy, where you can find other on-chain data, and this is like the flows for the last month. You can see most of the action is happening on Base, Arbitrum, and Solana. Starknet, surprisingly, it's up there, and now this is just for ecosystem flows, and you can set a lot of different filters. Then you have Token Terminal, and you find other additional information about what's trending, what's gaining in tractions, the gainers, the losers. You can find a lot of other information, but yeah, you have to pay for all the good stuff. Then you have DeFi Llama, which is free, but you kind of have to search for what you want specifically, and it has a lot of great data here too. All right, that's it. I hope this video was helpful. It was super quick crypto research. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.